Hey, welcome back. This is Jadrian again with some more terrain that my wife put together. This was something she put together. It was a special request. She put it together for me. She's got some other pieces that she's going to work on, but this is one that I requested. The thought for this little house came from the idea of watching some videos of like Flames of War, where people say they were driving their tanks into the vehicle, or their tanks into the buildings, but all they could really do was put the tank next to the building or take the roof off and put it in the building and then hide it, which works. But I thought, well, gee whiz, why can't we make almost like a dug-in marker just for tanks? So this is what my wife came up with. What we have here is, on the front, you've got a little bit battle-scarred building. Got a little grass coming into the cobblestone on the front, little yard on the side, flowers. But on the back, that's where it shines. Here is blowed open. So, a lot of times you watch the movies where they drive into the vehicle, or I keep saying drive into the vehicle. They drive their tank into the building and it destroys like the back part of the building. So the front that you show to the enemy looks normal, because then you can set up ambushes. So I mean, you could do, use this for infantry as well. Or the beauty part is, you try to make it so there's room to fit your tanks. You put one on either side. I mean, it scale model as much as possible, but you don't have to worry about lining up your barrels with windows. So it's just sitting there, and now you've got your tank inside of a building. Now, to help with that, you could take the roof off if you wanted. And what I like about the roof is she's got some framework, and then some battle damage here. Again, just set the roof off if you need to. Set it on, take it off. But now you can use that as like a dug-in marker, or however you want to represent it. Tank inside of a building. Pretty phenomenal. Okay, but that's not all. Let's just say you're trying to get things organized. What she is doing now is she's coming up with additional pieces that she can use as rubble. So now we're adding rubble. I'm just dropping it in. But this is more of an aesthetic effect. Nothing that necessarily has to be for gameplay, but if you just want to add a little extra layer of fun to it, almost like a mini diorama. So you could drop your tank in there, put some rubble, because I'm sure when you drive your tank into a building, when you drive your tank into a vehicle, you're going to get some rubble. If you drive it into a vehicle, you're going to get car parts. But we'll just say you drove it into a building and the pieces fall on it. But here's where it gets really cool. Oh, hold on, I forgot. I had part of a window I could put in here, framework, where you could blow the window out. So that's a piece that comes with it. This door, you could set the door to be open or not. But now here's where it gets very cool. Most of the buildings that I see, this is what you get, is the building. But little do they add in stuff that shows people used to live here. And let's say you take some rubble out, make some room. You could use this as a command post, because now you could add in a table and some chairs. And yes, those are really freaking small chairs and table. But now you have something that goes beyond just a building. You now actually got a set. You can give it function. So there it is. I mean, you could knock the pieces over to show it's been blown up and whatnot.
Objective!
Yeah, an objective point. So let's put the roof back on. That's kind of what the completed project looks like. It's hard to turn over so you can see inside after I put the pieces in. Everything just falls forward, but as she gets going, she's going to learn how to create more furniture Here's another look at the finished product. Everything falls out when you flip it over so you can look at it. But that's kind of what it was originally intended for, was to be a tank marker. Alright, so if you have any ideas, comments, suggestions, if there's something that you would like to see her try and put together, go ahead and let us know. Everything you see here is all carved out by hand. So this was all kind of done scratch built, all painted, everything done by her. So if there's anything that you would like to see, let us know, and we'll see how far you can push your talents here, because I'm a little bit biased. I think these are pretty slick. So if there's something you would like to see her come up with, let us know, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.